People, I'm back again. How are you doing? Back at it again, and finally here we are. Finally here we are, signing all the players we needed to sign on deadline day. TROOPZ Partey, apart from Ausema, because he never signed, and I want to put in my apologies for that. Everything seemed like we were going to sign Ausema last week, but certainly something went wrong and the deal was put off. That is life. But we pulled off 3 signings on the deadline day, and 2 of them have not been noticed because they have been shadowed by the TROOPZ Partey deal. I want to talk about them. The first one is the TROOPZ Partey deal. The other is Nicolas Douche, a Swedish striker, and of course Omar Rakik, another player of high quality and caliber. Arsenal looking at him as one of the best defenders in in the youth league. So probably we're going to be looking at those 3 signings. Who signed, at what at what rate, at what price. I'll tell you the details of the details I know about those players as well, slowly by slowly. I'll start with TROOPZ Partey, who you guys know. You know the details so much, so I'll tell you. His name is TROOPZ Partey. He comes from Ghana, 27 years of age. He was born in 1993, 13th of June. That's when he was born. He has been playing for Atletico Madrid. You guys know that. He signed a 5-year deal and is going to be putting on shirt number 18. He adds a lot of experience to the Arsenal squad, especially a player who has been playing on top level. You expect that much. From such a player. So it's really a big blessing and a big signing from Arsenal. We cannot really say thank you enough to the board, to Edu, to Mikel Arteta, but I think it's a signing that has made Arsenal fans go crazy, a signing that has made Arsenal fans really proud of their team. So that is the first signing. But however, we made 2 other signings. I announced one yesterday, and he's a striker, but I did announce Omar Rakik, and I'll start with Omar Rakik right now. His full name is Omar Rakik. He was born in December 2001 in Den Haag. So I think he's but that makes him he comes from Netherlands. I was looking for the Dutch, that makes him Dutch, right? He has played for a couple of teams, although he's just 18 years of age, born in 2001. But he has played for a couple of teams, and all the teams he has played for are quite top quality. We signed him from Hertha Berlin, but before that he played for Feyenoord. He played for Manchester City between 2013 and 2014. That is in the junior levels. He played for PSV, as well, and then Marseille before moving to Hertha Berlin, where we signed him in a deal that saw Matteo Guendouzi cross over to Hertha Berlin. That's how we tried to negotiate, and we got the man himself, Omar Rakik. He'll be playing with Steve Bold's under 23s until when he can actually join the senior team with Mikel Arteta. Of course, we have seen a couple of good talents join our senior team. Bukayo Saka is only 18. And he's quite doing very well. Gabriel Martinelli is also very young, but he's doing very well, and that's why so many people miss him. Gabriel Saliba, if he's given a chance, he's one other player that's doing so well, and he's quite a teenager. So I think we are trying to recruit so many players that at such a tender age. Maybe in the next 2-3 years they would be the future of Arsenal. Now, you don't expect to see this one so many times, just as Nicolas Douche, because they are 18 years. They're going to be playing with the under 23s with Steve Bold. The other player is Nicolas Douche or Mola, something like that. He comes from Sweden, and he's 18 years of age as well. He was we've signed him from Malmo FF, and at around 450k pounds. He's a striker, and his build is 194 centimeters. I think that's very good from a forward. That's very good from a forward. So I think defenders in the Premier League will not be able to bully him around. So He has played for Malmo FF and Bologna before, before joining for us. No, those are the three players we signed on the deadline day. Nicolas Douche from Sweden, signed from Malmo FF. Omar Rekik, the man who signed from Hertha Berlin, 18 years of age. He's a defender. Omar Rekik is a defender. Then Nicolas Douche is a striker. Of course, Thomas Partey from Atletico Madrid is a midfielder, a top class midfielder. Tell me how you rate the Arsenal transfer market this season. How do you try? How would you rate us? Would you give us a 10 out of 10? Would you give us a 9 out of 10? Would you give us 7 out of 10? Would you give us 6 out of 10? 5 out of 10? 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 2 out of 10, or 1 out of 10. I don't think there's anyone is going to give us 0 out of 10 unless they are not, big fans of Arsenal. But I think with Aubameyang, with Thomas Partey, with Willian, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Dani Ceballos, I think it's a decent transfer window. It gives us some, different look. We can camouflage from the same old Arsenal we were last season. I think Partey gives us that great camouflage, as well as Willian and Gabriel Magalhaes. We have been able to solve our biggest problems in the past 2 seasons, which have been a CDM and of course a box-to-box midfielder. I think we get one player who can give us that package. That is Thomas Partey. We get a player who has who can solve our defensive issues and defensive problems in Gabriel Magalhaes. So I think I would rate this transfer window at around 7 out of 10. I know there are so many things we have not done, like the creative midfielder has not signed, but like I said yesterday on the show, I think Arsenal is developing this habit of signing in a quality player every season, signing in a quality player every summer. So probably in the next summer we might see Arsenal signing another quality midfielder and probably a striker, because Aubameyang is getting old, Lacazette is 29 as well, so we might need to work out more when it comes to getting in a striker, which is not obviously going to be very easy for us, but for this transfer summer, I think it's a success. I know many people are not going to really agree with me, but I think it's a success. Let us just wait for the January transfer window and wait for the summer and see how we can, do that. But I think this has been one of the best deadline days an Arsenal fan would ever think of. A deadline day where you have, Thomas Partey. A deadline day we have, where you sign 2 junior players for the academy, and they are really going to be very good players, because I can see Nicolas Douche is highly rated, and then Omar Rekik is also highly rated as well. So I think it is a positive, it is a positive transfer window. Let me know how you rate this transfer window, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for the 16k subscribers hit. I really appreciate, and much love from the Arsenal boy. Thank you so much. I'll be coming back with another video. I think this is how Thomas Partey will be lining up with Arsenal. Yeah, how Arsenal will be lining up with Thomas Partey. Then we'll be looking at the other players we can still buy around England. I'll be looking at the failed transfers and why we failed to sign them in the upcoming videos. So much of content really lined up for you to take you through this weekend, to take you through the weekend. So make sure you're tuned in. Love you always.